This is Daily Gold. Let us begin. Okay, so when it starts with Daily Gold for today, I did Stratholme service entrance. We've done the main entrance before, and as you can see on the screen right now, I did the service entrance. Now this one has a few keynote things that you can actually get from this. Other than that, one of the keynote things is the thing that I am riding right now, which I got yesterday. Proof is on the pudding. The Death Charger's Reigns from the last boss. Now I did this all the way up to the last boss because I figured I can do this farm already within around about 40 minutes if I'm just clearing trash, and just by going to each and every ziggurat, gathering them up and then burning them down in each sequential ziggurat. Then I was able to get to the Rivendare right before the 6-minute mark, which means that if I can do it within 6 minutes, I can get 10 runs in per hour, which you can do because you can complete it within about 40 minutes on my Druid. Now with that being said, I managed to actually get my Death Charger's Reigns, so very happy with that all right there. However, let's just go into the proof and everything. When we come in towards Worth It, we can go into My Farms and we can find the surface entrance. Now if we pull this up on Worth It right now, we can generally see 67,486 gold from this gold farm, which is awesome. And then I managed to get one keynote item from this, which is the Plague Bat Fur Gloves, which are on the region market value average, is going for around about 50,634 gold. Not too bad if I say so myself. Overall, Stratholme has a wide variety of different types of mogs and everything. This is pretty awesome, but realistically I didn't really get anything much else that was worth that much listed on my server. However, on the region market average, some of these ones go for a decent chunk of gold overall. It just really does depend on the item specifically. Export, then feel free to go over towards the Discord, you'll be able to find it there. However, if we go in towards instances and we go over towards Stratholme within there, and we pull up the Stratholme part, we can see that you can get the Stratholme Militia Shoulder Guards. The region market value average is 49,000 gold. The Gracious Cape going for 26,000 gold. Juno Shadow going for around about 39,000 gold. The Sacred Cloth Leggings going for 4,859 gold. Plague Fur Black Gloves, which we got, I've already covered that. The Plague Hound Leggings going for 136,000 gold, and on my server, even though the rest of them are quite low, this one's going for 125,000 on my server, so that's awesome. The Plated Fist of Haku, which is going for around about 3,197 gold, and Morloon's Bracer, which is going for 157,000 gold, and on my server is 129,000. So all in all, you can get some nice pieces from Stratholme, and overall this actually worked out quite well. If we jump on towards our auction house right now, so we jump onto our Mighty Bravana Brutasaur, we can jump down and we can go over towards Stratholme. We can go over towards Stratholme, go to the service entrance, select the group, and we can see we gathered, for me on my server, it came to around about 10,000 gold, because it turns out it may be 50,000 on the region market average across most servers, but on my server it only goes for around about 2,000 to 3,000 gold. So yeah, not great for me on my server. That's why we have the exports, and that's why we're gathering this data to put into Worth It, so you can see it before anyone else is actually, if it's viable, before you even go do a gold farm for that. That being said, when it comes towards everything else, we can jump over towards our mailbox. It's really not that heavy at this moment in time. It's 355 gold, a little bit more than usual. Add that all in, it doesn't really add up. We've got currently 35,000 gold in our bag. Like I said before, transmog does take a long time in order to farm up and build up overall. We've got 290 items on the auction house. We realistically need like at least 1,000, but I did read a comment yesterday and was like, yeah, 1,000 isn't enough. Yeah, it's a good baseline to aim for to get started with transmog. But other than that, we've got it up to around about 1,074,945 gold. Not bad. And also, when it comes towards everything else, I finished compiling the data sheet, which is the Goldmaker's data sheet, where you can find all of the different types of gold farming runs. So each segment in this is 1 hour worth of farming within a dungeon, or a complete lockout of that dungeon. So if you've done 10 runs within the hour for your lockout, then it's basically here. And I've even had to do a color-coded key. So thank you Jin, thank you me, obviously, the Manders, Venethus, Willie G, Kenji and Callie, along with 𝐆𝐀𝐌𝐄 and Baby Troop. You guys are awesome. You've actually helped out quite a bit, gathering more data than what I've actually done, because obviously I've done just an hour of each, except for Hellfire Ramparts, which was like, I did a lot when I was ill of that same dungeon because it didn't take that long. But overall, we've got loads of different types of gold farming data, and we can compile that all together to get a nice average. So the data sheet is filling out quite nicely in order to update everything and just get that information out there. So I'm very happy with all that right there. In regards to everything else, I can pull this over here, and guys on the Patreon, I've just updated all of the gold farms that we did for the previous couple of weeks, added those towards the Worth It beta. Anyone with Patreon access, you guys can just jump over there and grab that. It's on the zip file right at the bottom there. So all good and everything with that effect. Other than that, that is pretty good. I've loved Stratholme for ages. It's actually one of my defaults for when I was practicing ages ago, when I was doing my intros. I would always be like, if anyone remembers me doing my good morning guys and girls, welcome back to another video, and I would always default to Stratholme. Now Stratholme is a great gold farm overall. It just depends on your RNG factor, obviously, with farming transmog. So if you want to take your chances, you can find the Worth It export within there. Failing that, you're more than welcome to jump over towards the Patreon as well. All in all, other than that, I will get onto farming up some more data for today, as I am currently not on my day job for today, so I'll be doing that, along with answering any questions on the Discord, and also I'll be working on my game, so I am fully available on the computer until about 8 o'clock tonight. Other than that, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.